down with a noteworthy team making beautiful music together for nearly 50 years, and they are called Air Supply.
And chances are you hummed along or you did a little twirl around the dance floor to any number of their hits. Well, ABC's Phil Lipof sat down with a popular duo for our Prime playlist as they take a look back.
Big, bold, beautiful love songs that stand the test of time. Few groups have done it better than Air Supply. From their hits, All Out of Love,
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
and Lost in Love, to every love song in between. Graham Russell and Russell Hitchcock have been recording huge hits and touring the world for almost 50 years.
We've toured every year except COVID year since 1976.
That's amazing.
Without a stop.
On this night in Red Bank, New Jersey, we watched as the audience sang every word. Then we sat down with the legendary duo.
Thank you both for doing this.
We started with how they met in 1975, both in the same production of Jesus Christ Superstar in Australia.
We'd sing between shows in Superstar, and people would come by and go, wow, you guys sound amazing. We went on tour the next day after Superstar closed. We had a #1 record in Australia.
Their self-titled debut album. It happened that fast, and just a year later, they were on a whirlwind tour opening for Rod Stewart. But when the tour ended,
We got back to Australia, we couldn't get arrested. I went and stayed with my sister in Melbourne and got work doing jingles here and there. Then Graham said he'd written some songs, why don't you come to Adelaide? And one of those songs was Lost in Love. And I went, that's a monster right there.
and it was. Their 1980 release, Lost in Love, changed everything for the British-Australian rock group, certified double platinum in the U.S. After that, there was no looking back. The next year, they dropped The One That You Love with hits like Here I Am.
Here I am.
3 more albums in the 80s, another 4 in the 90s, and 3 releases so far in the 2000s.
There are bands that last, if they have 15 or 20 years, that's a successful career.
Yeah.
We're valid in 2023, just as much as we were in 1976.
And when you write the kind of moving lyrics that Graham does, and sing them the way Russell does, the songs become a part of fans' lives, especially during deeply personal moments.
We had a young guy at a show, and he said, I just came out to my dad and he's disowned me. And I was actually thinking about killing myself. And I got put on one of your records or something. And I thought, whoa, you know, this is not worth any of this. You go, whoa, this is far beyond somebody paying $20 for a concert and going home with somebody saying, oh, that was great. You know, actually changed somebody's lives.
Saved.
there
In that
you go.
case, saved somebody's life.
So we don't take that for granted.
And that is at the core of Air Supply, taking nothing for granted and reaching as many fans as possible.
We just love to play, and you know, we love stepping on stage and seeing people's faces light up. I mean, you can't buy that.
Now in their 70s, the legends are not slowing down in the middle of yet another world tour.
You guys are rock stars.
Yeah, we've also considered ourselves always a touring rock and roll band because we don't sit home for any length of time.
Slow down for what? Keep going.
I know. Also, you know like every single one of their songs. It's crazy how many of them you know. Our thanks to Phil for that report.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.